now the game itself. South Africa have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Kim Min-jae. He's a player who has all the characteristics that modern centre-backs need. But particularly, it's his pace that is made to count. So his team can step up the pitch, and he's got the recovery speed to tidy things up when there aren't too many back to help out. So I think that will be a key part of what we may see unfold here.
Okay, interesting. And the shot! And he thumps it clear. Aim forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
South Africa clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Does really well to win the ball there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now that's well seen too. Kim Min-jae. Spread out to the left. Well timed, excellent interception. And they can counter here. Proves too strong. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Chance there, first of the game. Kim Min-jae. Moved on forwards. Out for a throw. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Hwang Hee-chan. Plays it out wide. It's out for a goal kick. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lee Kang-in chasing after it. Now it's Son Heung-min over to the left. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Lovely feet. Aimed in towards the centre. And the keeper has it. Kim Min-jae. That's really well manoeuvred. Lee Kang-in chooses to go cross-field. He is through here. That's good play. Oh, played through for the wide man. Has a shot! And again! He's scored!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
South Korea break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Aim forwards, is onto it in a flash. Calmly anticipates. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in. They can break here. Out to the left it goes. Moved on forwards. Gets good distance on it. Oh, that's nice. And it's played forward. Oh, well measured. Now it's Son Heung-min. He has found a way through. Aim forwards. South Africa are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, good spread. Lee Kang-in. Time to deliver. That has been knocked clear. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Lee Kang-in! And it's hoisted clear. It's a throw-in.
Yeah, I can see how the movement of those players up top, Peter, can cause some real problems for...
Decent chance! That's a lovely, neat pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lee Kang in, and now the breakaway. South Africa already trailing, and we've barely begun. Into the channel. Chance for a shot! And again the keeper stands strong. Quite a looking ball, that. First quarter of an hour gone. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to clear it. So what can they make of this? Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, smashing header! It just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Kim Min-jae. Moved on forwards. Gonna throw in. In he goes again! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Clears it away. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Some good work on the right flank here. And he's heaved it away. Has a look and plays it forward. Time and again they are repelled. Kim Min-jae. Kim Min-jae. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? South Korea have a free kick. Kim Min-jae. That's really well manoeuvred. Lee Kang in, chasing after it. Succumbs to the pressure. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Knocks it out wide. That's really well cleared. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, nice one too, very nice. That's very neat. Looking for a decent ball in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tries to cross.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Cuts out the pass. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Cleared away. Crosses it in here. Kim Min-jae is there and he can get that clear. Tries to get it clear. Moved on forwards. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Defending of the desperate variety. Lee Kang in. Looks to the other side. Hwang Hee-chan. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Played out wide. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. But that was very necessary. Moved on forwards. Shapes to shoot! Same again, same outcome.
South Africa really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Nice physical challenge. That's been drilled forward. Clearly not happy with that. Spread out to the left. Lee Kang-in. Son Heung-min has found the net here, of course. Gets it away. It's Son Heung-min! It's off target and by quite a way. And it's hoisted clear. Real chance! South Africa have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's played forward. Lee Kang-in looks to get on the end of this. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Kim Min-jae gets rid without sophistication. Great run on the overlap here. Now here's the delivery. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's found a way through. Lovely bit of skill. Thinks one through. That's a throw. Hit into the middle. Danger averted for now. Driven forward. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. South Africa do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Lee Kang-in, Son Heung-min. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come loose. but couldn't steer it in. Moved on forwards. Kim Min-jae. South Africa, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Over to the left. Crossed into the box. Hee-chan. Son Heung-min. Up towards the front line. Lee Kang-in. And he cuts out the supply, and it's played forward. Can he latch on to this? That has been cut short. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Played out to the right. And it's Son Heung-min. Hwang Hee-chan. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Played towards the front line. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kim Min-jae. Half-time getting close now. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Cuts out the pass. And it's played forward. And here's Son Heung-min. He's got away. And he cuts out the supply. Throw it. Played into space. Great work on the overlap. And a chance! No mistake!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
South Africa grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Aim forwards. And that could set him on his way. Son Heung-min. And that's aimed into the middle. That's surely a foul, free kick. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the ball is out of play. That's really well manoeuvred. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, just skips past his man. And it's played forward. Son Heung-min. Lee Kang-in. Spread out to the left. Can he get onto this? Hwang Hee-chan. It's a mighty effort! Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Nicely intercepted. Kim Min-jae. Lofted upfield. Oh, Red, nice interception. And he's managed to get free. Out to the left it goes. Nice control. Son Heung-min. There is the half-time whistle, so it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Second period then underway. No reported change to either side during a break.
South Africa clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Lee Kang in. Crunching tackle. Picks it up out wide. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lee Kang in. That's beautifully weighted. Kim Min-jae. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. And here's Lee Kang in. And he goes cross-field. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Over to the left. That's been slipped through. Can he... Big chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
And it's played forward. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Does well to get it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Lee Kang against the crossbar. Deftly away. Can he finish?
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Driven forward. Spread out to the left. No, that's not going to find its target. Clipped into space. Up he goes! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
South Africa, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Long ball looking to counter. Now that's well seen too. Kwang Hee-chan. Now it's Son Heung-min. Out to the left it goes. And there's green grass ahead of him. There's the shot! They've played it short. He's free, he has got space. Cleared without complication. Aim forwards. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in. Takes aim and crosses. He won't reach that. He is just caressing the ball. That'll be a throw. Kwang Hee-chan. Strong running down that left flank. Showing good feet. Son Heung-min spread out to the left. Oh, lovely feet he is. And he shoots! Good strike, quite an alarm. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
That's a lovely, neat pass. Kim Min-jae getting this one clear. Out to the right. And it's played in here. That's the keeper's ball. Lee Kang-in. South Korea can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Lee Kang-in. And it's Son Heung-min. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And that has been cleared. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Firmly met.
South Korea really are going about things in the right fashion.
And he has been fouled there. Defending of the desperate variety. Played back in. Tries to dink it through. Time, excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
South Africa clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Moved on forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Played towards the other side. That's been drilled forward. Kim Min-jae. Aim forwards. Lee Kang-in. Son Heung-min played out towards the right wing. Wins the duel this time. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in. Very nicely done. And it's played forward. Lee Kang-in. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of danger.
Takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Moved on forwards. Over to the left. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Now, what about a counter-attack? Up towards the front line. That's really well manoeuvred. That'll be a corner. Kim Min-jae. Aim forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Kim Min-jae. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in goes short. Son Heung-min. Chance! And he hits the net! There seemed no way back, but they are level! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And now he has two. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
Moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. Has a look and plays it forward. Kim Min-jae is there and he can get that clear. Son Heung-min succumbs to the pressure. Well played. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Kim Min-jae. Can he spark a counter here? Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lee Kang-in's cross. And that's been well dealt with. Quality ball. Ooh. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, super find. He's got to be in here. shot at goal! Well, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Over to the left. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Out to the right. Done delicately. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's played forward. Now it's Frantic. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Son Heung-min. Lee Kang-in. Played out to the right. And he whips in across. Defending of the desperate variety.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Does really well to win the ball there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Lee Kang-in. Is there any... And the shot!
Lee Kang-in made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
That's really well manoeuvred.
South Africa clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's run loose here.
South Korea really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kim Min-jae. Moved on forwards. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min spread out to the left.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Frantic.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Kim Min-jae. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. could be a throw-in.
South Africa clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Lee Kang in, aim forwards, and it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. Clears it away.
South Africa really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's really well manoeuvred. Lee Kang in has been caught there, it's a foul. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or...
Son Heung-min! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And it's been taken short.